Hello children, a very warm welcome to the virtual session again. So we are going to continue with the chapter physical changes and chemical changes. Part 7. In a previous session we have seen a physical change, that is the process of crystallization, and how crystallization is useful to get pure form of the substances, how you get crystals of sugar, salts and various other compounds we have seen in the previous session. So we have seen one of the important physical change, that was crystallization. Today again we are going to see one more important physical change, that is galvanization. So galvanization is done for iron, as you all know. And why we are doing galvanization, what is the importance of galvanization, how it is useful in a day-to-day life. It has a wide application, that's why this galvanization physical change is very useful for us, and that's why we are going to study this in this session. So children, here you can see iron we galvanize will get some kind of silver coating. So in this picture you can see iron and zinc coating over there. It clearly shows that on the surface of iron we are going to have a zinc coating. That process is called as galvanization. Now you are going to write this in your notebook, children. Galvanization, the process of depositing zinc on the surface of iron to prevent rusting, is called as galvanization. As you have learned, rusting of iron, that is degradation of iron due to the attack of moisture and oxygen from the atmosphere. A reddish brown substance form on the surface, and it is a brown flaky or the reddish brown flaky substances which is unwanted substances, and it is decaying the iron. That's why we need to protect iron, and iron we need to protect because iron has a wide application in a day-to-day life and the advancement of many fields because of iron. So that's why we need to protect iron from rusting. So galvanization is one of the very important process of prevention of rusting. You take it down, children, the definition here. Example, iron water pipes are galvanized. Ships are made out of iron which is galvanized. Due to the presence of salts in seawater, the process of rusting is hastened. Means because of the presence of salts in seawater, the process rusting goes faster. Rusting takes place faster due to the attack of all the salts in the seawater. And that's why ships which are made up of iron has to be galvanized. That means you have to give a coating of zinc on the surface of iron. That will prevent rusting. And hence ship needs to replace the iron body every year. So if you not galvanizing it, you are not taking a proper care of the ship whose body parts are made up of iron, then the ship will get damaged very easily. Very soon it will get damaged, and it will give you huge monetary loss. That's why you have to replace the iron body parts every year. That also will be very expensive. So galvanizing will help here to take care of the iron parts, and it will last longer. Please take this down in your notebook, children. Now, first of all, make a note in your book. Galvanization is a physical process, is a physical change. Why? Because since it deposits only a layer of zinc metal over the iron object, it is just giving a coating of zinc metal and on the surface of the iron object. It does not alter the chemical composition of iron object. That means it is not going to change any chemical composition of iron object. It is just a protective layer on the surface. Kindly write this in your notebook, children. Then here you have a method where you do galvanization, a special method where hot dip galvanizing is the process of immersing iron or steel in a bath of molten zinc to produce a corrosion resistant multi-layered coating of zinc iron alloy and zinc metal. So here you can use zinc iron alloy also will be helpful for giving a coating, or zinc metal as well. While the steel is immersed in the zinc, a metallurgical reaction occurs between the iron in the steel and the molten zinc. So it is a metallurgical, while the steel is immersed in the zinc, a metallurgical reaction occurs between the iron in the steel and the molten zinc. So you have to take this down, children, in your notebook. A special method of hot dip galvanization, where you can see you will get a corrosion resistant multi-layer coating of zinc iron alloy. We can use a zinc iron alloy also to give a coating. And steel which is immersed in the zinc will be some chemical bonding between the iron. Iron is made of zinc is made, here we have steel, where steel is made up of iron. As you all know, steel is an alloy of iron. So while the steel is immersed in the zinc, a metallurgical reaction occurs between the iron in the steel and the molten zinc. Please take this down in your notebook, children. Here you can see this is a zinc metal. For you to get some experience of how zinc look like. You all know how steel look like, because at home you have a stainless steel utensils. You know aluminium how it looks like, because you have utensils made up of aluminium at home. So all that metals you are familiar with. Zinc you barely come across zinc metal. So you need just a picture for you to see how zinc metal looks like. Mostly similar to aluminium. The appearance is similar, but the properties are different. Here how just to show you how steel is galvanized, because steel is made up of iron. So here it is in steel girders which is used in construction of buildings. So is actually iron, where you are galvanizing it by a process with galvanizing it and giving a coating of zinc at 460 degrees Celsius given over here. Melted zinc you need over here. We are just going to immerse. See how it is being immersed over here. The iron girders immerse in the melted zinc. 460 degrees Celsius is a very high temperature. It is not done manually. All machinery system which with the help of which this galvanization is done, because you have to deal with molten metals at a very high temperature. And then when you remove it and you dry it, you get a coating of zinc, that is galvanized steel. Isn't it, children? Very interesting. Here you can see in your day-to-day life where zinc coating, that is galvanization, has applications. See, you can see utensils over here where stainless steel utensils also you can give a coating of zinc metal, that is galvanization is done. Where you have the AC plant, all those big pipes and water pipes, zinc coating is also given to the iron sheets or some metal sheet, not iron sheet, some metal sheet you can give a coating of zinc, or you can make a sheet made up of zinc metal. So here you can see different application of galvanization process, that is the process of giving a coat of zinc metal. That it has a wide application, children. It not only give a good look to the object, but also it increases durability. It will the object will last longer, and it will take care of the rusting part of the iron. Iron will not rust easily because it has a zinc coating. It will form a protective layer. See how shiny appearance it will give. It will give a nice good shiny appearance to the objects. So some common everyday uses of zinc include batteries, brass and American pennies. Leading industrial use of zinc is the galvanization process, which prevents the rusting of steel and iron. So here you will write it's a uses of zinc. where all zinc is used in a day-to-day life and everyday use. Where you find the application here, you have in batteries. Brass is made up of copper and zinc. Brass is a alloy of copper and zinc. So zinc find an application in making an alloy. Alloy is much better than the other metals, like an individual metal. Like it will have a good property, a better property or desirable qualities what we require. As per our requirement we make alloys. So brass will have a better quality, a better uh, properties than copper or zinc itself. You must have seen at home in the olden days, grandmother used to collect lots of brass utensils. Nowadays, we barely see in home because you need to maintain those brass utensils, and nowadays because of pollution and all, even that get corroded easily. So brass, you must have seen at home diyas in the temple. Diyas and all are made up of brass. Almost of the decorative articles in temples are made up of brass. So brass is actually made up of zinc and copper. Is an alloy. And one more American pennies, where you have application of zinc, where zinc is used because you all know coins are made up of some alloy or metals or stainless steel. A leading industrial use of zinc is the galvanizing process. A very important use of zinc is the galvanizing process, which we have learned, which help in preventing rusting of steel and iron. Steel also is actually a alloy of iron. So if it's not a good quality of steel, definitely it will also rust. You have to take this down in your notebook, children. Now assignment for the day: which metal is used in galvanizing and why? Very simple question we have just now discussed in this session, children. And then write any two galvanized products used in daily life. So any two galvanized product which you use or you have seen in your day-to-day life, you have to write it in your assignment. I hope the concept of galvanization is very clear, and the application and why we are learning galvanization, wide application of galvanization we have, and that's why we need to learn this, and it's a physical change. That's why we are learning under physical change, as we have learned crystallization. I hope you will be able to do the assignment, children. Thank you, children. We'll continue with the session. Thank you and have a wonderful day. See you very soon.